Hello and welcome to this episode of No Blasters with me, Kieran Bartlett. You're all very welcome. Today's episode, I'm facing off against the Todd father, Shane Todd. It's an emotional episode, I'm not going to lie. Great gifts, great biscuits, mad FIFA. I hope you enjoy. No biscuits, in fact. Well, no biscuits because that's right, dick. No biscuits because Shane's not allowed them. He's only allowed gluten-free and dairy-free ones, and I refuse to admit them into the World Cup because I refuse to be inclusive and helpful. I'm not flexible. Unlike the most seamless segue, the most flexible cafe in Hollywood. Go to Joxer now. Get yourself any coffee and buns you want. Get yourself an amazing lunch. Get yourself a dinner. Get yourself a cocktail, and see if you've got any wee niggles like, you know, niggles like Crohn's or something. But if you've got any issues, dietary requirements, Joxer will sort you out. We go in there, the group of us that go in there all the time. There's people who can't have gluten, there's people who can't have dairy, there's people who don't want meat, there's people who have nothing wrong with them but are just fussy, right? So they go in, they'll say, oh, like my brother once wanted the Philly cheesesteak without the steak, and they fucking did it. I don't even know what was in it. I don't know what was left. It's like going in saying, can I have the chicken and waffles, easy on the chicken, and hold them waffles for me because I don't want them. Just give me one bit of chicken, and they'll do it. They'll fucking sort you out. It's also dog friendly, which is good. And get round there. It's fucking amazing. Chicken and waffles. Seriously, do that today. Do chicken and waffles now, and don't tweet me about it. Just go. Leave me alone, but go. Enjoy this episode. Enjoy a Joxer. And thanks, guys, for sponsoring us. We fucking love your cafe. It's great times. I love the coffee. I love going in and getting a wee cheeky bun every now and again. It's very enjoyable. Thank you. And yeah, enjoy this episode of the podcast. It's fucking mental. Hello and welcome to this next episode of No Blasters with me, Kieran Bartlett. Today's guest is an absolute hero and a friend of mine, and he's wearing an unbelievable shirt, by the way. That is unreal. It's Shane Todd, everybody.
Hello.
What a sensational guest.
Is this a bit like seeing your teacher outside of school? Like the fact that I'm on a podcast, is it like being in cons wondering, like, Mr. Ashby,
you're
what
my
are you doing?
teacher?
Yeah.
Told him everything he knows. Do you remember, did you ever see a teacher outside of school like that?
Oh, yeah.
Like in Tesco or something, and like you judge what they're getting in their... I saw one of my English teachers one time, and they were literally, it was, you know, like a complete nightmare of a shop.
Yeah.
Where they had, like, do you know when you have like engine oil and like a bottle of value vodka, and you're like, this guy.
You're drinking both of those though. I've seen the caretaker outside. I used to see the caretaker outside school all the time. I used to meet him at the Glory Hole every Sunday. This is Hearts of Oak, who are a team I used to play under 12s for. They're from Ghana. And yeah,
they're from Ghana.
Yeah, do you know what I like? Yeah, it's a Ghanaian. Is that not okay? You don't think they should play football in Ghana?
I mean, is this? Have you had that actually since you were under 12?
Do you know what's lovely? You know the way I broke my leg? Crazy. It was 6 weeks ago, and I'm.
I know, yeah.
So
medical
fast.
marvel.
My football club got me a couple of football shirts and a wee meal voucher and some other things, and one of them was this top. And what I like about their badges, right, and I normally just like a traditional badge. I definitely don't like a slogan with an exclamation mark. But hey, never say die. And I wore this in the house, right, a couple of nights ago, and I was chatting this, like, my wife about something, and she went, well, never say die. And it's like a weird thing to say, and then about an hour later I realised that's what it said in the shirt, and I laughed on an hour's delay. I loved it.
Unreal. That is unbelievable. Most badges, if they're going to say anything, it'll be like in Latin or something.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
never say die, exclamation mark. What I like about this as well is it's a team from Ghana, and you're like, oh, who's their kit manufacturer? So I'm like, African brand? Nah, Umbro, mate. What are Umbro doing?
What aren't they doing, mate? I remember they used to make United's kits.
Oh, why?
And the old school ones, like.
Oh, why?
Yeah. Umbro.
That's Umbro, is it?
Is it?
Yeah, it's Umbro.
Yeah. Jesper. Is this from the...
I think you said Jesper.
Is this from the treble season or the one after?
I thought you said, is this from tribal season, pointed at this, and I was like, that's so disrespectful to just presume that
just
it's called
like-
tribal season.
All right, I thought you were like meaning like, was I competing with bistros? Do you know what I mean? Like tribal or joxer, there is only one. Unbelievable. No, that's I remember. Yeah, Jesper played in the Champions League final.
You
if
have
you
first
recall.
name terms with him?
Yeah, I can't. I never know if it's Blomqvist or Blomqvist. You know what I mean? No. Yeah, it's hard to say. Speaking of Blomqvist, did you ever read The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo?
Let me stop you. Did you read? No, obviously not.
Fuck, you're gonna hate the presents.
How can I do something that I can't do?
So what's been the crack with you anyway?
In general?
Give general banter.
That's what I'm
didn't
going to do
even-
next. I'm doing that at 12:30. What's crack with me? I just got a haircut. Just want to see our boy Coco.
Looks good. I
Yeah.
haven't been yet. I haven't needed one yet.
I'm sending everyone there. Dan's a convert. Mike will be soon. It's inevitable.
I'll go for our big trip.
Yeah.
I've been reviewing my hairline recently. It's fucking sensational.
I told you have the hairline of a black pastor.
I know here it's
In Georgia- in Georgia?
It's actually it's like Mbappe's headline.
Yeah.
Hairline, sorry. It's fucking unbelievable. A headline.
That's the headline.
Kieran Barker.
Kieran Barker compared to Mbappe. That's the headline.
Unreal. I've been shaving my own head of late. Chloe's been doing it.
Oh, right.
Do you know
Okay.
what I mean? Like she.
You said you've been shaving your own hair recently. Chloe's doing it.
I can't. Like, I mean, I don't have that. There's people that can do it.
Yeah.
I
You're
don't
like, what do you call
Got
that
very
guy?
wee arms.
John McCain, the guy who tried to be president. Remember, he couldn't
Oh,
lift his arms that high because
that's right,
he'd been tortured in Vietnam. You're like him. Except you haven't been tortured in Vietnam.
Been tortured in elements in Alleytown. I was in there the other night and
Vietnam?
in Alleytown and it was amazing. I rang him. It was sort of around closing time.
Right.
And I rang him because it was.
And you said you up?
I was having a desperation moment, and like sometimes like you maybe haven't had anything, and it's getting towards like 10:30, 11 o'clock, and you're like, I can either go to bed or can eat something and stay up for a few hours.
No.
Why? What would you do if you hadn't had any dinner?
I'd stop eating at 7.
No, but if you hadn't had any dinner.
Oh, I'd have something like toast.
Sorry, stopping eating at 7. I don't even know what that means, but you'd have toast. Well, I went. I'll stay up a few hours. I'll let this curry half and half settle. But I rang them and they literally were like, I phoned them, mate. This was unreal. I phoned them and says, "What time is closing at?" And she goes, "What time can you be here?" I was like, 10 minutes. She's like, "Right, we'll stay open." I'm like, "Oh yes." So like. I
picture you running out of the house like Benny Hill. With arms and legs running in a circle.
Actually running around the car, yeah. And I get in, we get down to it, and I go in, and I've phoned the order in, so I was literally getting a curry half and half, and
at 11 o'clock at night. Not on the piss.
Well, 10 past. What?
And not on the piss, not like out for pints.
No, I sure don't. I don't really drink, but I drink curry sauce. But like we get down and I go in and mate, there was a guy in there, wasn't ordering food, absolutely steaming. Now he was an older guy, right? He was the sort, and he had like cuts and all over his face, but like looked like he'd been, like shaving cuts.
Aye.
And he was absolutely fucked, right? And he was trying to get this Chinese woman to phone him a taxi, and they're going, we don't know any taxi numbers, like what are you, right? And the lady says to me, can you get him a taxi? And I goes, lift your phone, and I call out a number for local taxi firm, right? And she's like, goes to ring it, goes, can you ring it, right? And I went, fine. Lift my phone out, and I said to this guy, I go, "Where you going, mate?" And mate, this is when I realised just how steaming he was. He turned around, he goes, and I went, "What?" And he goes, yes. And I'm literally going, ooh, right? And I already have my order.
Yeah. Oh,
I had it ready for me, and I'm going,
right.
you're coming between me and this, mate, and it's 11:10.
Because that would be a welcome distraction in between ordering and the food
It
getting
would
there.
have been.
You sort this out, food's ready, go.
Right, but this is
your
like...
food's in
The
hand.
food's in there, and I'm going, mate, I need to get out of here, right? And I go, mate, where do you live? And he goes, and then
Like
it hit me. It hit me, and I went, Sleeve do? And he goes, right? And I went, right. I goes, just walk it. It's fucking, it's
Right.
2 streets, right? It's 2 streets away. I goes, just walk it. And he goes, and by a stage I'm actually acclimatizing to him, right? And I go, point you in the right direction. And he goes, and the guy goes to me, there's usually taxis outside the bars. A bar a couple of doors up. And I actually went, good. I didn't want to phone a taxi place and go, hi mate, I'm sober, I don't know this guy, but he's fucked, can you deal with it, right?
Yeah.
So I was going to go and say to a taxi man, and I was having like a...
Panic attack?
What would you call it? A moment of like, do you know, like semi-Christian clarity, where I was going, I'm just going to I'm going to... Christian Clarity sounds like
Semi-Christian Clarity.
Yeah, Semi-Christian Clarity is the band, but just Christian Clarity is like a daytime game show host.
Yeah.
Right? Unbelievable.
What's your balance like? I'm Christian Clarity.
Unbelievable. Welcome to Bible verse, and he just says shit from the Bible, and you have to guess what verse it's from.
Welcome to Hipster or Jew. I'm Christian Clarity. Just because of the wee beanies.
Hipster or Jew. And fuck. So I was having this wee moment where I was going, I'll go get this guy a taxi. I'll hand money to the taxi man and go, I don't know this guy, but will you take him to Sleeve Do? He's fucked, right? And I'm actually about to pay for it. I get outside. There's no taxis. So I quickly go, why was I about to pay for that? Secrete my money. And then I go back, and he's completely fucked. And this is so good. The guys operating the Chinese, the guy and the woman, they've, because I'm outside and he's not outside, they just kind of come over and point at the Sleeve Do.
Right.
And then as soon as, like, literally it was like, Sleeve Do, and he goes, the shutters literally went, it was fucking unreal. Oh, so good. Curry
And he's
Halfman.
dead now.
Yeah, well, I think he was found out the back of the Busy Bee, was dick in the bin, but I think he was absolutely fucked.
If Christian Clarity can't host, Dick in the Bin gets a call. I'm Dick in the Bin. Welcome to Asleep or Dead. Just people in cars.
That's fucking brilliant. Dick in the bin. Dick in the bin. Yeah. Oh no, I'm just gonna finish this wee latte, mate. Hang on.
Disrespectful. Do you ever remember there was a place in Belfast called the Vietnamese Coffee Company?
Yes,
Right.
It had a big red star on it.
Yeah.
It was down near a comic book, guys. Yeah.
So I went in there once. Me and Mark McElroy, we were making a TV show. On our way from BBC up to there, we pass it. I just got into coffee at the time. Walk in, there's a guy working there. He obviously owns it, runs it. Go up. Nobody else. There's nobody else there. There's no one there. Right? Nobody there. People in Belfast aren't buzzed about specifically Vietnamese coffee, it turns out.
Yeah.
And it's in like a weird
It's
place.
in a weird strip of shops, yeah.
So
Shout out to comic book guys though. That's a good shop. I like it there.
I go into this guy and he goes, I don't want to talk about comics. And he goes, yes, mate, what can I get you? And I said, hi, could I just have, I see the menu, could I just have an Americano? And he went, ooh, what? He looks at Mark, who I'm with, and he goes, nothing, it's maybe a bit disrespectful to come into the Vietnamese coffee company and ask for an Americano. He's being deadly serious. I was like, you fucking lunatic. I went, what? And he's like, I could make you this or I could make you that, but funny enough, we don't serve Americanos in the Vietnamese coffee co. I was like, what do you think I'm trying to like
geopolitical coffee
achieve?
company?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mental.
That is fucking
But it's
mental.
closed, so all good.
Yeah, mate, well, That's pretty funny though.
It is.
That's fucking. Did that really happen?
I swear to God.
That's fucking mental.
I swear to God.
Although, what would be the equivalent of that? Is that like going?
He acted like the Vietnam War was in full swing.
Yeah.
He was in Vietnam and not just like a weird part of fucking Royal Avenue. And he acted like. And also in this scenario, the equivalent is he's fully Vietnamese. And I'm American in this. This be the equivalent is I'd be an American soldier in full gear. He's Vietnamese guy. He's running like a wee place in fucking where's a place in Vietnam? Timbuktu. Hanoi. Like I walk into fucking Hanoi High Street, walk into this guy, salute him, and go, "Hey partner, you gotta make it the American way, buddy." That's the equivalent. But that's not what he looked at me like that was the scenario.
Oh my God.
I'll take it like Uncle Sam likes it.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
obviously not. Fuck, it was 2019.
Do you see, mate, I have so many niche Vietnam movie references that I want to do right now, but they're niche.
Don't.
No. But I would rotate it to be about coffee.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So instead of did you see that fucking head come apart, we would say did you see that bean come apart? You know, it's too niche.
You see that bean come apart?
You see that fucking head come apart, man? No.
Do you see that bean come apart, bro? Do you like beans?
Depends what type of bean we're talking about here.
Kidney.
Yeah, in a chili. And nothing else. So
Right.
you'd never have kidney beans.
Not just in your
anything else.
car.
No, but you never have them in anything else. You would never go, I'm making a pasta dish here and fuck kidney beans into it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I like, do you know what I like? Beans a la boeuf, mate. Have you done this yet?
A la Booth.
A la boeuf. I don't want to get into it all.
Centre
again.
back for bold centre back, played for Chelsea.
Yeah, but Franck Leboeuf, mate. You crumble a wee. I'll just keep doing this so it gets awkward.
Please don't.
You crumble a wee oxo cube in the tin of beans while you're heating them, and stir it. It was my dad's invention. It's actually lethal. I don't eat beans with it.
Stock cube in the beans.
An oxo cube. It has to be an oxo cube. If you use like a fucking Knorr stock pot, it's gonna fuck it up.
Yeah.
Just do one. My dad would have done 2 oxo per tin. I do 1. I'm healthier. You know.
Yeah.
I'm health conscious. I only eat them after 7. Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
I'll only put 1 stock cube into my beans.
No, don't say a stock cube. It's an oxo cube.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not because it's not like a normal. It's not like a. Yes, an oxo is a type of stock cube, right? But
Mate,
it's not.
I see when I came here, I did not want to hear the sentence "oxo is a type of stock cube." Shut up.
I think I like those beans. I like I like. Isn't there ones called?
You know what you look like there?
Black-eyed
A
beans?
haunted child that would have interviewed in the 90s. I like other beans.
Do you know who I
like most beans.
Did we talk about this before? That I used to sort of think that you were a bit like the wee boy out of A Secret Garden.
You said that you thought I was like one of the children of the corn or children of the damned.
Did I?
I think so. What do you mean Secret Garden? What's that?
The Secret Garden. There's a wee boy in it who goes around in like a bath chair, and he's like a wee.
You thought I was like this?
He's like a wee sickly prince, but it's like
The sickly prince
he
of Bel-Air?
he has your kind of your sort of like
frame.
like you're like he's a wealthy young prince, you know, of like a big estate.
I'm not wealthy. I'm not young anymore, and I'm definitely not a
You're
prince.
still young, like no, you're younger than me, so you.
Yeah,
feel
I'm
young.
young in terms
That
of.
sounds so weird.
What did you say?
I goes, you're younger than me, so you feel young. That's fucking.
I'm. That's like that guy saying in the chat. He probably said that. They say, "You're younger than me, so you feel young."
You
I've
feel
got
young?
I've got a young metabolic age. I've been tested.
I'm probably like 78.
I'm probably 26.
Is this like a local health clinic test
Yes.
that some people get?
Yes.
I can say
And the
it
results
randoms.
just said "sexy wee bastard."
Yeah, on mine it's just a big giant red question mark. What are you doing? Where's this going? What are you hoping to achieve? Because you better get it done the next 3 years. But I think
Would you consider taking up Pilates or anything like that?
I'd love to do yoga.
Why don't you?
because I don't know how to get started, and I also fear if I was doing it near other people that would be a social nightmare for me.
Do YouTube?
Can you do it?
Yes.
Just
You
type
do
it
anything on YouTube. The other day I needed to get, and this sounds wrong, I needed to get a security tag off a jacket at home and did it on used a YouTube story. True story.
Theft. What I hate when that happens.
I bought a jacket online, it arrived with the security tag on it. So I couldn't just go back to the shop.
It's so annoying, isn't it?
But there's YouTube videos, you get a sharp knife, you cut along one side of the security tag, there's like a wee knob.
Popper.
It comes off, then you pull a spring out, and there's 3 pins. You want to push those and pull the back of it. Came off, no problem. So now I only steal clothes because I had the thrill I got from that. I did that. I had a massive.
See, when you solve an issue like that,
yeah.
How does that genuinely make you feel?
Great.
Would you say that?
Were you sick in your mouth?
No, I did like a strong burp, but I haven't eaten today, so it was mostly coffee. It was mostly bean. Would you?
Name of your album?
How
mostly bean.
You know the way your dad is like a guy who can fix things.
Yeah.
My dad was like that, right?
Yeah.
Are you a guy like that? I'm not.
If I just look at something, no, I don't have like the the instinct,
like an engineer's mind to just go.
I will, through determination, I'll figure out the way to fix it. Like for example, I did all the foundations of our house.
Did you?
No, but I could have. I think.
Well, see, one of my brothers. Our Declan does stuff. Our Decky like built like a huge bit of his own house. No, like a huge bit of. He's just moved to Canada, but this house that he had in England was like he built loads of it and he architecturally designed loads of it.
You reimagined it.
Yeah, because it was like their house was literally called the Old School, which is the old school but a great he did loads of that, and our Kevin definitely has like a. Something's broken, I can fix that, the way my dad had it, but I don't. But then see when I if I was to solve like a
murder,
I'd love to solve a murder. I've often thought like, I know I'd make a terrible cop.
You know your catchphrase every time you solve a murder? Mate. It comes to you and you go, mate, and then your tiny puppet's hands come up, action figure hands come up to your head. Mate. See when you put your hands up to your head, none of your face is covered. Mate. It's just that's
funny. But it's hurtful, but I would love to solve a murder. I think if you like, I would make a terrible cop, right? Because I can't run after anybody. But like, see being like a Poirot style, mincing around in suits and sort of like coming in and going, revealing my thought process to a room full of people. I would love that. I would love that. Like I've been invited somewhere because I'm famed as a solver, and then we're getting dangerously close to the Twank Investigates territory here. But no, I would love that. I love shows like that where like a non-cop solves a crime. I love that. But also like, what were we on about just before that? Oh yeah, like fixing things. See if I was to solve like a security tag fucking problem.
Debacle.
Yeah, I would be flying on that for a day or two. Like,
I felt great.
Yeah, like recently.
That's why, like, now I look back at Winona Ryder. Remember, she at the height of her frame stroked all those clothes. I was like, fucking good woman.
Yeah.
I'm doing a lot of that. I'm going to Victoria Square after this to take 400 quid's worth.
Did you hear that song? What was that? I think it was out during lockdown. Was it? That was, the way like people keep referring to Michelle Pfeiffer in songs.
Yeah.
And that's become
so
a thing.
sexy. Michelle Pfeiffer.
Did you ever watch What Lies Beneath? That's a fucking terrifying film.
No.
With Michelle Pfeiffer and Harrison Ford. It's very good.
Who's in it? You watched it with them?
I just watched it with them. Yeah.
I love saying that.
I would love to hang out with Harrison Ford. I think he would get me.
He'd do this podcast for sure.
Well, I think, mate, I think he would get my banter. There's people that I know wouldn't.
This is the sort of thing you say on Spice. Bro, I think Harrison Ford would definitely get my banter. I don't know.
I think he would though. There's people, like there's celebrities that I go, I could definitely be like. I would love to be mates with Roy Keane, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I could be.
You'd be mates with Alan Titchmarsh.
It hurts me, like, although probably got great advice on what I could be doing out in the garden, because although this is one of the recent things I solved, and I mean, I take pride in this every day. I bought one of those, like a tall greenhouse.
Yeah.
Like a week for I was growing tomatoes last year. Don't even fucking start me, because the green fly got them. Anyway, I was.
Is that a villain that runs about your neighbourhood?
The green fly. Just
running about Lisburn?
He's the only Catholic in Lisburn. He's green. He's fly. It's green fly. Oh, so I got this tall greenhouse, right? And obviously with fucking Storm Allen, Storm Barry, Storm fucking Cormac, right? Whatever, all these like names, right? Like as these storms come in, it kept blowing this down, and like I mean, like everything inside it got fucked. And on the first time it happened, it like soil and all went everywhere, and I fucking washed it all out and cleaned out all the pots and all, and left them all sitting. And I fell over about 8 times, and it was really getting on my tits. And then I bought cable ties. I cable tied it to like or not cable ties. What do you call them? Bungee cords.
Yeah.
And it has solved it, mate. But like every time I walk past it at the minute, I'm like,
oh, I did that. That's what you're thinking.
Fixie.
Yeah,
I love that.
And just as you go into your house, all of a sudden, whoosh, he comes from the skies. All right, bro. I'm a green fly. You're about to get buzzed off.
He just it'd be so amazing if he just like if it was like flying cape was just like a super dry coat with a hood over his head, just the hood on his head. He just goes around like
all he does is push over greenhouses.
Me and my tomatoes got fucking ruined last year. I hated that.
I think you're doing all right in life when when in the last year that's your big problem. My tomatoes
it's not
got
the only
ruined.
problem I've had, because we also lost a load of pansies, but I think
you can't call them that anymore.
I also, the one thing I do still have is onions. I've got my own onions.
No one can take that away from you.
I know my onions. But yeah, I've got my onions, and I'm very happy with those. But I haven't do you know, I didn't know this until I started growing them, which makes it sound like I'm growing them actually like out of myself. Do you know what I mean? I've grown an onion and it's like coming out of my neck or something. But like, I didn't know this. Do you know that onions grow? Do you know what? This is like, this isn't.
When do we get to the question?
But I didn't know this, but it sounds stupid.
Right.
Because you should know it. You know, like a scallion.
Yeah.
It's a young onion.
Like, also, your rap name.
It's young onion sounds like somebody that would help me fight the green fly. To be honest with you. He's my sidekick. And weirdly though, it's just me. It's Christian Clarity would be my real life name before I turn into the gardener. And,
someone's about to get dug anyway.
Genuinely, during lockdown, I really wanted to get an allotment, and Chloe and Kev ripped the shit out of me to the point where it made me feel like I was laughing, but I knew I was getting roasted, right? Yeah. And then Chloe ended up feeling bad and bought me a whole book about allotments.
I mean, that's a slide to not get you an allotment, but just have a book about them.
It's fucking impossible to get one. If anybody has a hookup,
I could get you an allotment.
Can I?
Yeah.
And like a piece of land to grow stuff on.
Yeah.
Right. Well, see, I think it'll be good crack, but I want one with raised beds, because
this is see me saying I could do that for you.
Yeah.
I like just telling people I can do things that I can't deliver on, and this reminds me of me telling someone on a night out recently I could get them a job at Kilroot Power Station because I knew people that worked there, and I don't. The guy had a very specific job.
Is that the one in Larne? No?
It's on the way past Carrick, yeah.
Aye.
But the guy was like, "Oh, I need this specific job if I was to move here." Right, long story. He goes, but there's only one power station here that does that specific thing. It's Kilroot, and he goes, but like I don't know how we get. And I was like, mate, by Monday we could get you working on Kilroot. I know people that work there, and I don't. I don't.
It's a good thing to lie about, to be fair. Onions are like the scallions.
Do you still do the FIFA on this podcast?
We'll do it in a wee minute. Scallions are young onions, so like when you plant onion seeds, it'll grow up as a scallion, but it'll be, like, do you ever get scallions out of like a proper fruit and vegetable shop, and the bottoms off them are like wee white balls, as it were?
Say I do.
That's like onions. So I did loads of these, and then I actually made my own pickled onions. They were like wee silver skins, unbelievable. And then now, I still have like about 3 or 4 pots, and I haven't looked at them, but they're starting to be like onion size. Do you know what I mean under there? But the scallions are still on top. Come around my house, mate, all champ you want. Like.
Can I get back to you on that?
Oh, you see though.
I'd like to come and see your onions.
You could make champ with like almond butter, couldn't you? And then you could actually have it.
Hopefully, not almond butter. No almond. You're like the almond milk butter kind of, because almond butter's like peanut butter. It's very like
right,
strong.
okay. Well,
but like a butter alternative.
What do you have for butter? Like
I
flour or
don't.
something?
I don't.
That's stinking in it.
But like, are you talking about like toast or in cooking things?
Like if you were making mash, don't even fucking.
Well, if I was to make mash, I would just have like a butter alternative.
Like what though?
They do flora do type stuff. I don't know
Oh.
what it is. It's like plants and fucking optimism. I don't know what it is, but
Shall we do this, FIFA?
yeah. What about
Plants
the
and
get? Do you
optimism?
give me biscuits too or something?
I would after the game.
Oh, okay, right.
It's like a post game.
Okay.
Do you give me biscuits or something?
Right, can we do you ask me about my experience? I'm keen to talk about my experience of FIFA.
I'm trying to see what controllers which here. Doesn't matter. Fuck it. Let's do.
Cheers.
What is your FIFA experience?
Well, this is the first time in my entire life, without exaggeration, that I've held an Xbox controller.
Good.
Never done that. I have never owned a console ever. In my entire life, I've never owned a console.
That's
No
sad.
PlayStation. No, it's not because I had mates.
I had mates.
I was going out. I was fucking doing judo. I was
Did you?
street fighting. No, but I was still out there trying to do. I was playing chases, kissy cats.
Somebody asked me on Twitter.
If you want to play kissy cats,
They actually wrote, is it Kirby or Curbsy? I'm like,
it's Kirby.
I've never heard of Curbsy.
It's Kirby.
I've heard of Kirby, but it is Kirby. Like,
It's not, and let's not get into that because like that's like you see that in like Barabas Facebook page and all stuff like that.
Well, it's
What do
Kirby.
you call it and all?
It was
don't worry.
Kirby around our way. Did you?
I've played FIFA probably in like mates' houses 3 to 9 times in my life, I would say.
Right. Okay. And how
Roughly.
many times did you play Kirby? Never.
I used to play Kirby and I'm actually very good at Kirby. And we talked about doing a video series, didn't we, ages ago? Did we? About like a Kirby challenge with like a different guest every week.
Did you ever play?
It was a dream.
Did you ever play? Excuse me. Did you ever play? Excuse me. No. Did you ever play? Fuck.
Are you having a stroke?
I think I actually literally am. I burped and the question came out. Where's kickoff? What did I just ask you? I mean, I actually
Kieran,
feel like
what are you doing? Can I? It's my natural instinct to host this pod. Can I? Can I give this podcast CPR right now?
What?
What are you
Cribby.
trying to think of?
What was I trying to think of? Cribby?
I was just saying I've never owned a console, and you said,
but-
"Is that not sad?"
No, but then we were talking about Cribby.
It's phone an ambulance.
No,
what is it?
we were talking about Cribby, and I was saying, did you ever play Wolsey?
Tennis ball. Was it tennis ball?
That's handball.
Right. What's Wolsey?
Wolsey is there's like either a wall or like a bit of a bigger wall,
Right.
where you kick the ball off it like a football, and you get I would blast it at the wall to make it fly away from you, and then you have to like boot it back and hit the same bit of the wall.
One touch.
Yeah, one.
Oh, like a one-touch thing.
like
Yeah,
one
I've probably
touch.
played some similar.
But it gets quite in my street. We had the wall that went around my ma's garden, and there was a lamppost a part of it, so it was from the lamppost to the end of the wall, like about a 4 foot bit of wall, right?
Right.
And mate, but then there was like a pillar, so if you hit the pillar, the ball could ricochet off the corner of the pillar and literally go anywhere. And see if you booted it from like the right side of the house towards the wall and it went off, it went left. If you got that angle of incidence correct, you could send somebody down the fucking hill and like you win. Like, oh, it was unreal.
We mainly played headers and volleys.
Oh, here we go.
Heads and volleys.
Headers, volleys.
My favourite football
We used to
related
play.
game.
You know, there was a game called 60 seconds, where a goalie has to count out loud. But we used to play 30s, which was like half
I think we somehow incorporate, because everyone had different rules
Everyone-
for
yeah.
heads and bees and different terms and all that.
It was basically headers and volleys, but with a timer where the goalie would count out loud, and if he got the 30,
Oh,
he got out of nets,
yes,
and
yes,
whoever
yes.
crossed the last went
This
in.
was part of our heads and volleys.
Yeah,
Also, did you do a family in headers and volleys? Do you know that?
a family.
Yeah. When
No.
like you would say there's one keeper and there's 4 of us playing out. What do I go right?
Oh,
By the way, for the next however long this is, I'm going to ask questions that you think, oh, he's joking, he's a comedian. I'm being serious when I say this. I don't know anything about these and what to do,
Okay,
but I will do my best. A family was when we would all keep. What do I do?
press it.
We we would
Oh, here, fuck. Aye, no, that's okay.
we would all keep a ball up, but we'd all have to touch it once while it's in the air, and then we could score. But it had to go round everyone,
Oh,
and that
right,
like, counted
okay.
as double or whatever.
Yeah.
What's
Why
going
is
on
this? Why is this taking forever? Right, sorry. Just go to select LinkedIn.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry. Give us. I'll get this.
Have I done something wrong here?
Oh no, actually, my
Sorry.
ma actually literally got through this quicker.
Here, your ma's someone.
What does it mean?
I mean,
Why is this being a dick?
she's a fox?
Is this? I'm gonna put you in as ST, which means Shane Todd and not sanitary towel, alright?
Yep.
Is she just work?
Does your mum like me?
Yeah. I mean, she hasn't said like, "Here, I love Shane Todd" or anything. But like, I mean, she does not like you.
Hmm.
What does it mean? Like,
Don't know.
who do you want to be then? So what we normally do is if you go up to where it says,
I don't. I have a problem with this.
What?
You just randomise it, but then you're allowed to go 3 times after that.
Would you just want to randomise it once?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll randomise the league, and then you go to the same league, right?
Okay.
We're going to
Oh.
Argentina, mate,
Right. Well, here.
and we'll just do this
Do me-
once as well.
No. Do me a favor. I want to be Boca Juniors. Then I'm picking my team. But
Fine,
you
but
can't
I'm
be.
gonna-
You can't be River Plate.
I'm gonna
No.
just randomise mine once.
Yeah. You're
San
San
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo.
That's the team that's taking you down.
Right.
I'm
I'm wearing my home kit.
gonna go with my white kit.
Should
Who's,
we?
who's sponsoring? Qatar Airways and Banco.
I want to look at my team in
Shoot
case
off.
there's any class players that I know on the bench.
I
'cause
know.
and
I
want them.
like doing that as well. To be fair, I probably don't know any. Is that Zapata the place for Colombia? Is it? Let's see.
Don't think I know any. Varela, he used to play for Man United, I think.
Did he?
Yeah, but he never played for the first team. He was always out in loan.
Have you seen this guy that's playing in the academy at the minute called Garnacho?
From Man
Alejandro Garnacho at United. Mate,
He sounds like someone you'd make up for a film about football.
he looks like a warlord. I'm very excited to see him coming through the team, as it were.
How come there's so say if I look at my team, right, there's players that aren't. There's players on the bench that are clearly better than some of the players that are starting.
Yeah.
Does it not just put the best players in from the start? No.
It'll put in like whatever their latest team was.
Oh, okay.
So sometimes like if somebody's injured,
Yeah.
you know, like
How do I
Cavani might
hit
not be
like
on United
next
at the moment.
or go ahead?
You hit B a couple of times, yep, and then
Right. So
we play.
so yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. But
Well, do you
is this
do you
me
want-
here?
You're the wee guy in the with the red thing above his head. See him here? That's you.
Right. So that's A's
So
pass.
A's pass. X is like a chip, like a boot,
Oh, Y.
and then
And
B
B's
is
what?
shoot.
Right. And what's how do you run faster?
The right trigger,
Right.
and then when you don't have
B
the ball,
shoot.
Yeah,
Right. Watch this. It's just instinct. Oh, I'm out of the zone.
yeah,
Fucking right. B shoot.
yeah. Aim it towards the net, unless is it fucking your controls.
Maybe it's saved the controls from.
Fuck.
Here we go. So what is shoot then?
It should be B, but give us your controller. Oh, is this are we
Steve,
get-
it's
is
Steve
this-
Elliott all over
I know,
again.
mate. It fucking is as well. Why does FIFA?
Do you know what? Just I don't care. I'll figure it out.
Why does FIFA do this to me?
You don't need to change it though, because he doesn't know any different.
No.
I'm here. You prick.
Yeah. Well, do you want to just make
I
it so-
mean I don't care.
I should be able to change that though, shouldn't I?
Fuck it. It's alright.
I'll see if it works. Oh,
It's not going to be the difference in me winning.
I've changed it to classic. When you get the ball,
You
try-
should have to take spice before we play to make this even.
We should both have to watch Spice World together just for the crack.
I hope I take kickoff too.
that's fine.
Give it to me to start.
I will.
Just to start, right? Give me.
Oh, it hasn't saved any fucking settings. This must be signing as you, Michael, is it?
Oh, the excuses have started.
But it hasn't saved any.
Twanky's rattled. Yes,
have you-
Spurs,
have
look at me. Oh, we groove third from a keeper. Go away. Fuck off. No, don't be. Give me like a wee minute just to get my bearings.
Well, see when
Rojo.
when you don't have the ball.
Yeah.
It changes the LB changes your man. Okay.
Yeah.
Which can be a useful wee one. Here, well, if you're gonna
Offside?
cheat, if you're gonna cheat, like
What? In what way?
offside, trying to fucking
Hold on. Just tell me what sprint. That's all I need to know.
the right trigger.
But hold on, for me, I don't think it is.
It is. There he is. Same.
Oh, him?
Aye,
What's
but
he doing?
You change the man with
Oh.
what do you call it there?
See if
The
you-
left button.
See if you come near me, I fucking
There's
do.
a chance. Oh.
Oh, he threw ball.
I-
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Here. Fuck off. It's just like a pensioner who's never seen a computer
Do you know
before.
what's mental about this though? Is
Oh,
you have-
keeper shit the trunk, sir.
is this what you're like at actual football?
You've seen me play football?
I know, but I haven't heard you talk like this
Absolutely
ever.
phenomenal. Oh, yes. Oh.
Keeper
Here,
shit.
see you. Fucking.
Here's a wee chance.
Oh, here. Rojo's got me sorted.
Have we talked about how funny it is when people
Yeah.
people
Shut
say
up.
the phrase "a few beer"?
Here. Oh, do you know what's better than that? A few Magna. Oh! I was near in there.
Keep running offside though.
I would love it if I beat you.
Oh mate, do you remember when he did that?
Yeah.
It's one of the fucking best things I've ever seen.
See
in
if
my life.
you fucking. Alright, go on. Take me on for pace. You.
Oh, look at this fine pass.
Call your keeper Dracula, mate. He's afraid of
Chance.
crosses. Aye, dead on.
Oh mate, that's a scrap of a shot.
That boy has a good deal with blue circles.
Have you been gigging much of late?
Here, don't speak to me when I'm playing this. Is this the podcast? You're supposed to, yeah?
This is the hard.
Oh!
Hey, listen, talk.
Moses in the Red Sea. Oh, referee. He goes. Ah, referee. It's not glasses you need, it's eyes.
What's your favourite amateur football thing to shout?
He doesn't want it. Because they don't. Because they don't. Whoever it is doesn't. Do you know what I like to do? Genuinely true. As soon as a match kicks off, I like to ask the referee longs left. Because sometimes the good answer. Oh, keeper!
Looks left.
As soon as it kicks off, and then you do it at the start of the second half. Get rid of that. Yeah! My boys just want it more. Fucking wise up.
That's a chance for me.
Yes,
oh.
keeper!
Say your keeper.
Keeper! Yeah!
Is that Marcus Rojo you have?
I don't know, mate. I just know. Oh, yes! Oh! Here, I haven't had a chance to be a hatchet man yet.
Oh,
What football have we played together? The game against Dungannon years ago.
Yeah,
Did you play in that?
I think so.
No, you didn't.
Did I?
Yeah, why'd you say you didn't play that?
Did I not?
No.
What was the one we did play one together? Though?
We played...
No. What was the one? There was one like literally about 2012 that we did.
Oh, you're shit at this.
My ma said that.
Oh!
And then she was put to the sword
Oh.
like everyone else. I'm being very gracious here. Don't like this though.
Hit that! Oh, yes, dude!
Would this make you want to buy a console?
No.
Would it make you want to rent a console?
No, I've got a child.
Oh no, but you can't play a child. You know what I mean? Well, you can.
Oh!
Giles Strutt wants to know what's your favourite football kit of all time.
Ooh.
Is
It's
that for both of us?
yeah, it's hard for me to think about any other kit. Oh, than the.
Brutal.
Do you remember the United yellow and green one that had like the lace up here?
Wasn't a fan.
I loved that kit. That was like old school United colours. I like that.
Oh, you picked my pocket. Oh, what a tackle! Yeah! Oh! Put it through!
Oh, mate,
hit
you
that!
have, you
hit
have
that!
Christmas morning excitement about this.
Wise
It's very
up if you
enjoyable.
don't hit that. See, my players don't think like me here.
My players don't think like me.
Right?
It's Ralph Rangnick's problem.
Do him.
Here's a wee
Do
chance.
him.
That's a wee chance.
If I can get my wee lever to go across, you're fucked. I can't select them. Oh, save
Keeps.
keeper!
What's your favourite kit of all time?
Brazil 98's a classic. Loads of the United kits, like, you know, I'm an avid collector.
Do you know what United kit I like? Do you know the blue and white stripe one that had all the names of the players?
I've got
It
that.
faded
Yeah,
into
Dan,
it, I
you have
like
that too,
that.
don't you?
Yeah, that's a great
Who
shirt.
did I get put in the back of that? Fucking.
Actually, there was a Clash
Nice up.
United one. Do you remember the United one that had like the faded Old Trafford on it?
Yeah, I have Cantona on the back of that.
Yeah, that was class. This is chance.
Oh,
Your
yes,
your keeper's
keeps.
keeping you in this. I suppose that's why he's called a keeper. Also,
Dan's communicating with Kieran here, and I think it's to say here, you're
Beat
letting
him.
the team down,
beat
mate.
him quickly. I enjoyed.
Dan's like Joaquin Phoenix in Gladiator.
There was
Just giving the thumbs down.
I love sending gifs of Joaquin Phoenix and Gladiator whenever somebody's displeasing me.
Oh, that's unreal.
What about
I do that. I do that in the match. See how we hit that?
what about the Galatasaray top from
You're
like
trying to-
about 3 or 4 years ago?
You're trying to get in my head here.
Trying to think of
Oh.
other great kits.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Japan 2006. A wonder kit. I used to have one as well.
That actually was a great kit.
Yeah.
Oh, here. Fucking shit
What
down.
about
Right.
Dortmund, Paul Lambert
Yes.
era?
Excellent.
Yeah, mid-90s. Dortmund got fucking absolutely rid by Rangers.
Rangers,
Yeah. I don't think Haaland was playing, to be fair, but they're shy without him. Dragon Marco Royce wakes up some mornings and just fucking shits on a Dortmund shirt because he actually knows he should be at Bayern.
He had bad injury problems though.
He did, but like they still wanted him, and he remained loyal. And
Here,
I think he hates Matt Hummels now,
Your boys aren't having a good day here.
mate.
Are you not panicked? You're not one up at least?
No, because I know it's coming. Like I know I'll actually start playing soon. See, like I'm being sound right now. I'm letting you.
Yeah, you're being sound.
I'm letting you get your bearings. Do you know what I mean? I'm letting you.
Where's
ease in.
Is Tevez not playing for me?
Surely
He's
is he
left
not? Is he
buckle,
not? Is he not done? Do
He's
you know
not
what's mental?
finished. He's 27.
Here's a question: See if you were on FIFA. See if you were on FIFA and you died. Would you want to be removed from FIFA, or would you want to stay on it, immortalized forever?
Immortalized.
I would want to be immortalized, and the take.
Why was he not doing a tackle?
Why is this? I actually tried to score there. I was fucking shit from him. Go on, throw it to me. Oh, shit yourself.
I should have said, yeah! Keeper's done, yeah! Woohoo!
Unbelievable.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Give him that! Mate!
That yes is unbelievable from me, by the way.
Someone hit that.
Here we go. This is it. It's coming.
Oh! The brick wall! Marcus Rojo! Oh! Oh, referee!
It's coming now. Look, I can just sense the game's turning. Here we go. We through. Here we go.
Turned into a shit show for you, last man. Referee, it's away. Why is he not doing a tackle?
Chance. Oh, he went for a
Easy.
wee bicycle.
Keeper, relax.
Go on, throw it to me.
Relax, keeps.
Shit your monks.
Aye.
There it is. Oh, you're a wee dick. For someone who's never played before,
Do you know what it is,
is
mate?
it just pure football? And
It's football IQ.
I love when they talk about people having he's got a good football brain. You're like, thank fuck he has that, because he doesn't have a regular one. Like
Why'd you say regular like you're in Sopranos?
What?
Doesn't have a regular one.
regular? How do you say it?
Regular? You said regular.
Regular. What? Regular?
No, that was a guy who has a day off in the movie, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
I'll win
That's a
this.
great-
I'll win this. Up
Did you
like a
ever-
salmon. Up like a salmon.
Did you ever fake off school?
T2. Yeah.
I used to do it all the time, especially in secondary school.
Aye, hit that on pancake head, rubber nose.
Scant.
Aye.
Here it
Keeper.
is. This is it now.
No, it's not. Oh!
This is it now.
What's he doing?
This is it now. Oh, I'll say this. Your keeper.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a keeper.
Here,
Yeah.
does he get his hair cut over in Coco's, doesn't he? Fucking unbelievable.
Look at that. The boys just want it more. You've lost the dressing room.
You've lost the dress.
They're saying you have a pin dick and all. Players are calling you wee meat.
Hung like a cashew. Unbelievable. We meet.
Oh,
Fuck's sake.
Dan.
Right, I can't let this
Dan.
go to extra time. I don't even want
How's
it.
this going? How's this going?
You're
Dan?
doing well.
Surprisingly well.
You're doing well, but I'm finding my range. I'm hitting the stanchions. You know what I mean?
Mental games are starting to take their toll.
Yeah,
We're only playing one game, by the way.
it's fine. I'll win it. I'm not even worried.
Keeper, what are we thinking here?
We pass out to the first guy there, and I'll score.
Aye. See ye! Good flick on. Well done, mate.
What league would you have played in as a boy? What was your league?
What do you mean?
Like, were you in the Down and Connor or were you in like a Lisburn league, or what was the league that you were in?
I think it wasn't Down and Connor anyway. It might have been a down, like almost like a North Down league. I think there would be
North
team
Down.
from Ards back. No, I don't know. There was teams from like.
Oh, mate.
Oh, he has to. He's had a shot anyway.
Isn't that that's a great
Oh,
team.
you making a sub?
Aye, just a wee quick.
He's right. Hold on, I make a wee sub too.
Isn't there? I go to your team over here. That's it.
Is
Isn't there like a? That's a.
You hate that I've had a shot on goal.
What you said there was exactly the way people commentate on games here, where you went, "Oh, he's had a wee shot on goal," you know. Who's the most annoying commentator from here?
From here?
Yeah, what do you call the guy who does the games now? And he's a real I think he was a player.
Liam Beckett?
Is it?
I think Liam's good.
I don't think it is him.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not somebody. It's somebody playing in Scotland anyway. The guy I'm thinking of, and he'll do them on Sky. Does the games on Sky when Northern Ireland are playing.
Stephen Cregan? Not a fan. I like Stephen.
Did he play in Scotland?
Yeah, Motherwell most of his career.
His voice.
I like
He
him.
might well be a good guy. I can't.
He
I,
is.
I don't
He
like. I
came
don't
to see
like.
me do a show in Glasgow.
I don't like his commentary particularly. Find it's all a bit very much like this. Gotta get the ball moving, lads. You're like, okay, mate.
Oh no.
Here it is. Oh, here
Keeper!
Here it is. Mate, I'm actually right. So I'm actually not enjoying it now because I should have scored.
Yeah. Get into them, Marisi. Referee.
I'm gonna score before 80 minutes. That's what I'm doing.
Fuck.
That's the way. That was a stink. Look at that. That guy just fucking got up.
Oh, these boys have had their Weetabix anyway. Fucking rise up going to 50-50 with me. Oh.
Fucking wise up.
Kieran.
Here it is. Watch this.
Kieran, it's going to be awkward when you have to stop doing this
No,
podcast.
this is it though. This cunt. This keeper.
Oh. Keeper has a wee GPS in his hands there.
Cool Holland and that.
Take that there. Oh, why? Oh.
That's it, lads. That's easy.
That's it, lads.
That's it, lads.
You happy with this?
It's going hard. We're not losing.
Do you have a wee small hands? Does that help you or hinder you playing FIFA?
It helps me playing FIFA, but it hinders my life.
Yeah. Oh.
This is it.
Oh.
Mate, this keeper. Who is he? Rossi? I've never heard of him.
Imagine I go up a top end and score. Ah! You're an allotment wanker.
Mate, you should actually. If this is is this your first time playing FIFA 22?
Oh, I promise.
You
Like,
should definitely play it.
hook me. Hook me up to a lie detector. Like, I'm
Football
not
IQ,
joking about
like.
this sort of thing.
I think
Uh-huh.
you're the sort of guy that once you knew you were coming on this, you've paid for lessons. You know,
If you boys can hire a lie
you've got
detector.
that guy a job in Kilroot, so he would teach you FIFA.
Oh, that's brutal from you.
I actually was trying to pass it there. It was brutal.
Are you genuinely like? Are you not that good at this?
Fuck off.
No, like no joke.
Ha-
Are you?
Not
sup-
even- We'll see. We'll see.
And now here's the thing. I don't even know what the shoot button is when I get through.
I will say
I
this.
guarantee what'll happen. I'll get through 1-on-1 and pass.
Your mind games are
Yeah.
quite effective.
Yeah.
This is what you do on the real pitch, isn't it?
Yeah. I go up to
This is
you.
it.
I go up to you
This
and go,
is
mate, is everything alright at home? I say it to you on the pitch.
Do you ever see?
You're taken back by it. I win that header. Mill him. Yeah. That's it. All day long. All day long. He doesn't want to know. He doesn't want to know. Oh, what are we? My boys are doing head tennis.
Oh.
What?
See him go through there.
What the fuck is he doing? Oh, mill him. I'll take a red. All day long.
Score now, lads.
Oh, no, I gotta be able to score.
I seriously don't want that.
Keeper, what are you
in this
doing?
game.
Oh my god.
I hate these headers.
Kieran.
This is a chance. Oh
my god. Oh
I'll say
my
this, you've done better than
God.
most people on this podcast.
Now, let's take a few minutes to talk about this. No, don't say anything. And this is your podcast. I'm so sorry. You've been beating people mainly on the, like, you haven't lost a game.
I've lost
And
a
you
couple of
haven't
games.
lost today.
I haven't lost the
but you
series.
have lost something. Do you know what this is the equivalent of? This is the equivalent of...
Like Bournemouth to taking United the extra time.
No, because they both play the game of football. I don't play this. Like, you're going to have to stop doing this podcast.
I won't. I never.
Are you being serious? Are you going to put this episode out?
Yeah. I'll cut this game and clip in one with Dave or something.
That's so bad.
It's not.
And like, you weren't even like Lisburn Distillery and I wasn't Real Madrid, you know.
No, but you're
We were
Barca
two
Juniors
teams from
and
the
I'm
same
fucking
league.
some team we've never heard of. Like.
San Lorenzo, who are a pretty good team in Argentina. You are annoyed. I can't tell you how happy. Kieran, you are annoyed
You know
right
what
now.
though?
You're
I'm annoyed now
annoyed.
because it's 0-0.
Dan, has he been this rattled?
When I win,
No, he hasn't been this rattled.
I haven't been this rattled.
Everything okay at home? We meet Rain's over. He's getting sacked. The board are giving we meet the vote of confidence here. Rossi, my keeper. Like, can I just say to my lads? Can you talk to the players? I just want to say to the boys here, we did what we had to do. We were the better team.
Say it like Stephen Craigan.
I know, because I like him. We were the better team, and honestly, we should have picked up all 3 points. You've
They've
done
got
well.
the ball moving here.
You've
and
done
it's
well.
going well.
You be happy with a point. Surely you're happy with a point.
It's going to extra time.
What?
There's
Nah.
extra time.
Nah, sorry. Dan said there's no time.
I'll do it all. I have to finish this. Do it. I'll do it all. I'll rattle through M biscuits. This has to be finished. I can't leave this.
Wait,
on.
don't. I'll come back on again.
Suck my dick.
I'll come back on.
Lift that now.
Hey, buddy, if you're doing another podcast, if you keep doing this podcast, I'll come on again.
Do this.
I can't. I literally don't have time.
It's 3 minutes.
No, mate.
Goal winner. Goal winner.
But
Goal winner.
do you know what this is? This is hard to watch.
We've spent that long talking. Go on.
Do we do gifts now? Is it?
You're getting fucked
Kieran,
on until this game's done.
I have to go to
What
quarter
time
past.
is it?
It's past that.
What time is
But
it?
it's 11:16 now.
You're
We
being
call
a
it
bastard.
we call it a gentleman's straw.
It is actually 11:16.
Look, hey, there's no mate. We both won.
It's just 2 minutes.
I can't.
Give me
I
it.
can't, mate. Can't. I'll come on again.
I'm taking
No
this
Blasters
as a,
podcast
I'm taking this as a
With FIFA Pro,
as a surrender.
Kieran Bartlett. You're taking this as a surrender. This is my victory.
We'll do the gifts first.
Yeah, but hold on. Before we go, I hope our friendship's still good.
We mate says it's
Now,
okay.
you've only taken a little bit of my hand. Take my full hand. Now, can I just say, you did great. Well played. You should be happy with it.
You're a dick. We should give Shane the biscuits to take with him. Just, I don't want them anyway. Fucking gluten, dairy free.
You're so rattled.
I'm so rattled that you won't finish the game, you wee dick.
We had a game. It finished in a draw. You didn't say
It's
anything.
not a
to me
league
beforehand.
match.
Huh?
It's
That's how you know he's raging. It's not a league match.
it's not.
It is, mate. No Blasters podcast.
I've got you. Do you want your gifts?
Yes, please. But I want you to be nice to me. Let's be good mates. See if you'd have beat me 20-0, I'd have been all nice. You're at it.
I thought that it was going extra time penalties, and I feel like I've been gypped. That's what's happened here. You've come on my podcast and you've gypped me.
Listen, mate. At the end of the day, the viewers and the listeners are the winners, and that's what it's all about.
Well,
we'll play another.
You've had the best result out of any, especially somebody that doesn't play the game.
I'll play you another time, and you can be Real Madrid, and I'll be anyone. I'll randomise mine. Don't worry, mate.
You're a wee dick. Do you want your gifts?
Yes, please.
So, I got you this Ulster Toddler to see were you in it, because you might well be. It's the sort of thing where I think you might be.
Yeah.
She looks absolutely mental. And tell me I'm wrong. And I got you this Ulster Toddler interiors because I know
yeah.
I know that you might be looking for some ideas for the new gaff.
Yeah. Thank you very much, mate.
I also got you this. I actually spent a wee bit more on you than usual.
Same.
I got you an Oxford National Curriculum calculator because it's coming up to tax time.
Tax time's already passed, my man.
No, like for next year. I
Okay.
get ahead. I do mine in April for next year, so I know what I have to pay in January.
Good man. You beat me on that, unlike beating me at FIFA, which you didn't do.
Do you know what's happening in my head?
I thought you were going to beat
when
me
you walk
20-0.
out of here,
Yeah.
I'm gonna score and claim the win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I thought you were going to beat me about 20-0, but
I thought it was going
fair
to
play
win.
to you. Like,
Your
no,
keeper
you had a few chances.
Your keeper's had the first 90 minutes of his life, because I'm not going to say he's had the game of his life because the game hasn't finished. We also have biscuits and stuff for you there. You should definitely.
Yes, I'm going to give you. Mike, can you pass me my mic? I brought gifts for you.
Have you gone above and beyond? Fuck it.
What do you think?
Oh.
Do you have a CD player in your car?
Yeah.
Right.
Counting Crows.
I got you 5 albums for £5.
Did you?
Yeah. You want to tell people what we got?
Some of these are fucking good albums.
I know, but I don't think they're
Crows.
legit. I think they were copied. But even so, it's still
Travis, The Man Who, that was a big album.
Yeah.
Hybrid Theory by Linkin Park, a classic. I don't know who this is.
That's
The Best of Lady Smith, Black Mambazo.
unbelievable.
It says Hines on it. The new
It
album
was featured in a Heinz ad. You'll remember it. See, you stick that on after a gig, mate.
You've ordered these perfectly, by the way. Gotta Tell You by Samantha Mumba. I'm very glad to see, mate, these are great gifts. I'm very glad to see that. So Gotta Tell You, do you remember that song?
Oh, what?
Gotta tell you this tonight. But what about this? Track 2.
What is it?
Body to body.
And I like the way it's not body to body. It's body to.
To body.
Yeah.
Well, I know you have to leave. Thanks very much for coming on this podcast.
No, but look, I could do like a couple. If you want to chat even about the game a bit more.
Most people would come on and play a game, but some people only have time to do a bit of a game.
But the thing is, see, I've never played really FIFA before. And I don't own a console. You don't own a console though, sure you don't?
No, I own an Xbox.
You own an Xbox.
I
mean, I think when we come on again, you know, and I'm not going to play in between, we'll come on again, you'll probably beat me, although you didn't dare. But like, what
Did
was
you say
your...
you didn't there, or
yeah,
you didn't?
you didn't dare.
Alright.
But like, are you annoyed?
No.
You're a bit...
I mean, inside.
Be honest. Yeah.
No.
You haven't been this annoyed during a game? In all the episodes you've done, though?
I haven't been this irritated, but I think annoyed. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think William annoyed me, but William annoys me by his very nature. So I
Right.
think is laid backness
Right.
annoys me. But
Well, my boys weren't laid back today.
William actually would finish the games, and he did beat me in a game, but he hasn't beat me in a series. You know.
Do you think out of everyone you've played, would I beat? And a genuine question: would I beat anyone who's already been on? Not including Matt Bartlett.
You would give Dave a run. You would.
Oh.
You would give Jordy a run. Butler and William would.
Paddy?
You would beat Paddy.
Right.
Yeah.
I honestly thought coming on this I could beat 20-0.
No, I didn't think you would. I think you do have a footballing nous that helps. You know. I'm not feeling good about it though in terms of like what it means for the rest of my recordings today, because
Yeah.
it's a bad start.
I feel bad. Do you want to re-record it and you like beat me? You want to do one where I'll not try?
No, we should just do one where you finish it.
No, we could do what I'll not like, or you can edit this and put.
Did you
like,
think that it was only going like the 90 minutes? I mean, the amount of time we've spent talking about
It was
this
a league game.
after. We could
Man,
have had this
anyway,
talk.
I gotta go. Can I just say, congratulations on the podcast. I think it's great. I do. I'm not joking. I know this will sound insincere because I just like. I sort of want, you know, a draw is a win for me and a huge loss for you, right?
You've got the replay taking me from your amateur stadium to,
But
you know, we're going back to Old Trafford for the replay, like.
But I just want to say the podcast's great. I'm really glad you're doing a podcast,
Thank you.
and I think it's very, very good. I think it's only going to get bigger
Inspiration, mate.
and better,
Inspiration.
and it's good to see.
I wouldn't have been doing it if we hadn't been doing the ones on Table Me and all. So
Yeah. So in a way, you're saying, you know, I've inspired you a bit when it comes to podcasts, and probably inspired
probably
you a
when
bit
it comes to football, yeah.
when it comes to FIFA.
That's what I'm saying, yeah, mate.
But look, even though you're trying to mess the control up for me and stuff, but I'll take these.
Enjoy them.
I will.
I'll take my album, mate.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That Counting Crows one's going on the car on the way home with it.
Good. And listen to Ladysmith Black Mombasa.
I will.
It's good.
Thanks a million.
It's
this,
good
mate.
for relaxing and keeping calm.
Keeping calm after you've made
Just
a fool
been
of yourself in
Had the
public.
pants
but,
pulled down. Do you keep
Tweets
pseudo
down.
cream? Do you keep pseudo cream here at the studio?
Just no.
You want me to put some in your bum?
Dave did
You want me
buy
to put
me.
some in
Do
your bum
you
bum?
know that that's what Dave bought me?
Yeah.
Dave bought me a wee thing of pseudocreme. I actually have used it.
Yeah.
Not on my butt. You can't put anything on that.
Yeah.
Just
I put a big hand on it.
do you know what I put on it? The juice out of glacé cherries. That's what I put on it.
Right.
You know. So
All right, mate. Well, look,
Thanks
thanks for
a
having me.
thanks for coming on.
Yeah, it's been. Can I just say, it's been great. I had a really fun time.
You're
Thanks
such a
for
wee
having
dick.
me.
Never say die, mate.
Yeah. Never say die.
Until next time, bitches. Have a good one.
Oh, love.